a running delegate for Virginia's 10th District, employment is my #1 priority. My plan is to implement more jobs and continue to make Virginia the top performing state in terms of job creation.
I was barely getting by on a single income job with the consistent tax burdens and mandates from Washington. It was difficult finding another job with a struggling economy. But thanks to Comstock's efforts, I now have a second job. She and her colleagues even now continue to promote job creation at the Commonwealth.
My plan doesn't involve raising the minimum wage, unlike my opponent. That would involve the loss of 500,000 jobs nationally. Would you rather have a job with minimum wage or no job at all?
I believe the Affordable Care Act is a promising plan to ensure health care coverage to thousands of U.S. American citizens, including myself. However, I found that there are way more negatives than positives to this plan.
It's estimated that $10 trillion will be spent on the Affordable Care Act in the next 10 years. That's more money taken out of your pocket for taxes to fund the program.
I plan to repeal and replace the National Affordable Care Act to form a better system of health care for Americans. My opponent says he will not repeal the legislation and dubs it as a step towards what we need to accomplish in health care improvements. This legislation, it can only mean higher taxes.
Comstock plans not to raise taxes any higher than they already are. John Fox wants an increase in property taxes in order to balance the budget. We need a delegate to find a surplus money in other programs in order to not pay money to Americans.
Comstock plans to implement an all-day kindergarten program that has been put off for 2 years. It's not fair that I'm paying higher taxes for my child's education than anybody else in the state. Through Barbara's plan, I can ensure that my child will receive a better education.
Next to all-day kindergarten is the Higher Education Bill, which places a great emphasis on STEM subjects that will engage the business and professional community and leveraging the best practices for K-12 and higher education.
Actions speak louder than words, so if you want things said, vote John Faust. But if you want things done, vote for me and my plan. I'm Barbara Comstock, and I approve this message. And hope for freedom and prosperity in America.